Hey, Jonathan from NorthForexTrader.com. Now in this video today, I'm going to be talking all about the use of my top-down analysis. Now using top-down analysis is key to finding the successful trades when using supply and demand trading. Now what I'm going to talk about is exactly the strategy of applying the top-down analysis, which time frames I look at when using that top-down analysis, and then how it's going to help you in your future trading if you apply this in your trading as well. Now first I'm going to demonstrate on the whiteboard exactly how you will look using the top-down analysis. Then I'll go over to those charts and demonstrate on some live charts. So top-down analysis. When applying top-down analysis, the time frames I will use a monthly time frame. I'm using the monthly charts. I'm using the weekly time frames, and then I'm also using a daily time frame. They are the three main time frames I will use with my top-down analysis, and then I'll be looking for perhaps a 1 hour entry. This goes back to the use of multiple time frames. If you haven't watched that video, I will leave a link above now so you can go back and watch that video. It's important that you understand the use of the best time frames to use with multiple time frames before we go into the use of the top-down analysis. Now, of course, if you're here to the channel today for the first time, then thank you for watching this video, and why not take the time now to subscribe to a YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit that bell notification button, because then you'll be notified when I release that next video. What we're looking for is to make sure we are trading in the right direction of the higher time frames. For example, we have this area here of demand, which is a monthly demand zone. One thing you don't want to be doing is if we have an area of supply being created right here, a daily supply, you do not want to be looking to trade off this area inside an area of monthly demand. This is why it's crucial to understand which way the curve is sitting on those higher time frames. If you are going with an entry off a daily demand zone, off the monthly demand zone and weekly areas of demand, then these things change. So let me just redraw this. Let's say we also have a weekly demand here nested inside this area of monthly demand. And that in fact is what the next video is going to be all about, with a level on top of a level in the next video in this series. So make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified when it's released. So when we have a weekly area of demand being created, and we have then also a daily area of demand being created, which is then showing us we're all in the same direction coming from those higher time frames. When we then see the market pulling back with a 1 hour time frame, we can look for an entry to go long with a confirmation entry out of that area of demand, or you'll look for a pullback for an entry of 1 hour demand where you look for your entry of a set and forget entry. It's all about using that top-down analysis with the combination of those multiple time frames. So that's briefly what the top-down analysis is about. But what I'm going to do now is go over to the price charts and demonstrate exactly how you will apply this in your trading. So then it's going to help you by the end of this video to have a full working top-down analysis you can use week in, week out. So in this second part of this video with the top-down analysis, I'm now going to go through the Euro-USD pair. We're going to start off with the monthly time frame. I'm going to demonstrate to you exactly on a price chart how you can use top-down analysis to identify that entry point for your lower time frame. Remember, going through the previous videos on the multiple time frames will help you to understand why this works, and it's going to help you to understand what type of trader you are to be applying this type of top-down analysis. Now for me, I am more of a part-time trader, but during the week. So I'll be looking for swing trades each week. I'm not trading in the market every day. So what I'll be looking for is I'm going to look for the top-down analysis going down from the monthly time frame down to the weekly and the daily to identify my direction. I want to know the direction of the market first before I even look to trade the 1 hour or the 4 hour time frames. Now I may even drop lower than that to a 15-minute entry as soon as I know the direction of those higher time frames. The most important part of my top-down analysis is making sure I am trading with the right time frame. Now remember, I went through in the first part of this video, if we had an area of monthly supply here and I had an area of daily demand sitting here, I'm not going to want to buy from here when I'm inside a monthly supply. If this was a daily supply and I'm selling from here, fantastic, with it's near this area of monthly supply. But you don't want to be trading an area of demand on a lower time frame when it sits inside a higher time frame area of supply. And you do not want to be trading on an area of supply on a daily when it sits inside a demand zone of a weekly or monthly time frame. That is the important part to top-down analysis. So what we're going to do now is we're going to find and we're going to draw out our monthly areas of supply and demand on this chart. We're going to go through each time frame. So this is my monthly area. This is the monthly area of supply. My area of demand. This is my area of demand. So we can see that the market is just bounced off this area of supply and we've just dropped into an area of demand. Now this is crucial to the understanding of our top-down analysis. What does that mean? That means when the market was here, we were only looking to sell this market. And what we're doing now, we're only looking to buy this market. So if we had a sell position we could take right now on lower time frames, we would not take it. We're going to put the odds into our favor with the top-down analysis. We're making sure that we're only taking a buy off an area of demand on those higher time frames. So let's now drop down to a weekly time frame. So we'll start off with an area of weekly demand. This is my area of weekly demand. Again, what is the market showing you? The market is inside a weekly demand. So once again, we're not going to be selling this market. We're only looking to take a buy. We have room at the moment as well up to that area of supply. Now, since the market has created this area of demand and this area of demand, they've been removed, both of them now, by this bearish candle right here. And remember, if you're not sure how you identify and draw your zones, then make sure you go back and watch those first videos in the channel. Start from the main first video, understand how to draw these zones, because otherwise this top-down analysis, you will not understand what I'm doing and you won't be able to follow along. So once we see this, this is going to create a new area of supply right here. This is our last bullish candle before we see the move lower. So what does that now tell us on this entry where we currently are in price? That is going to tell me that we have an area of supply right above price. We have limited movement, but we can still look to take a trade to the upside. That is the beneficial of doing your top-down analysis. Let's now drop down to a daily time frame. Again, we're going to look at the bigger picture. Where is our last area of daily demand? We're looking for current price, and I'd say this is going to be my last area of daily demand. So again, what is price sitting? Price is inside a monthly demand, inside a weekly demand, and now inside a daily demand. So doing your top-down analysis with the combination of multiple time frames, we now know that the best point to trade is to the upside. We're not going to take any sells. We're only going to take a buy if it presents itself using this type of top-down analysis. Next step, we mark off our last area of supply on the daily. This is in fact the last area of supply. Now look at what happens is we have this area of supply inside this area of supply on the weekly. Now that all comes into understanding a zone nested inside another zone, or a zone on top of another zone. That is something that you're going to learn in a future video. So if you want to understand exactly how to use this type of trading with a zone inside a zone, then make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel and you have notifications turned on. Then you'll see that video as soon as it's released. So basically, what we're looking for here is a buy from this area of demand up to these areas of supply. That's as simple as that, what we're looking for. So once you have done that top-down analysis, you then know where you're looking for a trade to come from. We're looking for a trade off the demand zones. We have nested zones. We have room to go up. And that's what it's all about, doing your top-down analysis. This places your trade with a higher percentage of a win rate because you've done the correct analysis in your trading. Now I hope this video is going to help you to understand how I approach each time I do my top-down analysis. I hope you're going to use the same type of analysis yourself to help you to find those trades and understanding what top-down analysis is all about. Now, of course, if you're only trading each day, you won't need to go from the monthly. You could start from a daily time frame or even a 4-hour time frame. Now, of course, if you want to really understand where the market's moving, starting from the monthly is going to help you much more. So I hope you have taken away some great content on this video today. If you have and you've enjoyed this video, then why not like this video today? It's going to help me with the YouTube algorithm. And I thank you for watching today. And don't forget to continue to watch the rest of this video. And then you can start watching the next video, which is going to help you to progress as a supply and demand trader.